Bali. The name alone sparks visions of lush landscapes, spiritual temples, and serene yoga retreats. And while that paradise does exist, our experience was, well, a little different. From chaotic streets and relentless taxi drivers to breathtaking views and unforgettable moments, Bali kept surprising us. In this video, we share the real Bali, the good, the bad, and everything in between, so you know exactly what to expect before booking your trip.
Let's talk about the challenges. Bali looks like a peaceful paradise in photos, but getting around, pure chaos. We knew the traffic was bad, but nothing prepared us for the reality. Think India-level congestion, but without the cows. Scooters, cars, and pedestrians all fight for space, some driving the wrong way. Motorcycles and Vespas weaving between cars, and hardly any traffic lights or rules are being followed. Thinking of renting a scooter? It's not for the faint of heart. If you do, make sure you have the right license. An international driver's permit, Class A for motorbikes, Class B for cars, and a motorcycle license from your home country. No permit? Expect fines. And do not forget insurance. Accidents are common. We originally planned to rent a car, but after just one day in Bali's traffic, we ditched that idea. Navigating the unwritten rules of the road just wasn't worth the stress.
We stayed in Seminyak Beach, which is a popular tourist hotspot. While a resort and the beach felt like a tranquil oasis, the surrounding area was anything but. Traffic was chaotic, and simply walking down the street meant constant hassle, from vendors pushing souvenirs to spa staff offering massages. It made exploring on foot more exhausting than enjoyable. So while we loved our hotel, we didn't love the experience of navigating the streets around it.
Be prepared to be bombarded by aggressive taxi drivers the moment you step out of the airport. We booked a Grab, which is Southeast Asia's version of Uber or Lyft, but that did not stop multiple people from approaching us. Some even flashed their Grab logo on their phones, pretending to help, only to pressure us into canceling our ride so that they could match the price. They just wouldn't take no for an answer. So all these taxis might not be legal either. We learned later from our hotel concierge who warned us only to use Bluebird for metered rides. And for peace of mind, we simply stuck to hotel-arranged transport or Grab or private drivers for day trips.
And Bali is hot, like really hot. The humidity is no joke. If you're not used to tropical climates, expect to be sweaty 24/7, pack light, breathable clothes, and don't forget your sunscreen. Plus, Bali Belly is a thing. Don't drink the tap water and brush your teeth with bottled water. We ate at restaurants along the beach in our hotel and didn't have any issues with getting sick. It sounds like we're complaining about everything, but really, Bali is amazing. We just think it's better for you to go in with realistic expectations. So now, let's cover all the things we loved about the island.
The people from our home state are often referred to as Minnesota nice, but we have nothing on Balinese people. From the moment we arrived, we were met with genuine smiles and heartfelt greetings and a level of hospitality that felt like being welcomed into a home, not just a destination. Whether it was the hotel staff going the extra mile, locals eager to share their culture, or the kindness of strangers offering help without expecting anything in return, Bali's people made our experience unforgettable. Their generosity and kindness are what we will remember most. Plus, almost everyone we encountered spoke English.
As for our lodging, we absolutely loved both our hotel stays. Hotel Indigo in Seminyak was just $94 per night thanks to IHG points, and it was a complete bargain. With 3 stunning pools, lush tropical grounds, and direct access to the beach, it felt like paradise. The staff treated us like royalty, and sunset walks along the shore were pure magic. We never wanted to leave. In Ubud, we stayed at Aswanya Villas nestled on the edge of a rice field with a mountain view for just $64 a night. It felt far more exotic falling asleep under mosquito netting, surrounded by a chorus of wildlife. It was a bit like luxury glamping. Every night we kept hearing a strange call thinking it was a tropical bird, only to discover it was a gecko. We did encounter more insects and creatures we weren't accustomed to, including praying mantises, geckos, these giant butterflies that look prehistoric, even a flock of bats at dusk. Walking the grounds at night made us a little nervous, but it only added to the sense of adventure. Once again, the customer service was amazing. Plus, with only 10 villas or so, we felt like we had the place to ourselves during the day.
Then there were all the amazing sights throughout the island. We hired a private driver for 3 different day trips. It was an affordable way to see the major sites in comfort. We'll put the link to our driver Brojo's website and contact information below. Tanah Lot Temple is one of Bali's most iconic landmarks, a stunning sea temple perched on a rock surrounded by crashing waves. To reach the temple, we waded through knee-deep waters, feeling the ocean's pull beneath our feet. Once inside, I received a traditional Balinese blessing. First, I was asked to rinse with holy water. Then a Hindu holy man pressed rice at my forehead, symbolizing abundance and prosperity. And then he tucked a delicate flower behind my ear for purity and grace. It was a nice, peaceful moment. Beyond the temple, the surrounding cliffs and crashing surf made for breathtaking views. Despite the crowds, there was an undeniable magic in the air, one that made Tanah Lot very memorable.
Jatiluwih rice terraces are the definition of breathtaking, a sprawling green masterpiece that feels like stepping into a postcard. Unlike the more crowded Tegalalang terraces, which we also visited, Jatiluwih is vast, peaceful, and feels truly untouched. We walked through the terraces completely surrounded by vibrant green fields stretching as far as the eye could see. Along the way, we even spotted a massive drone crop dusting the paddies, a modern contrast to the centuries-old farming techniques that are still in use. Hiking the loop gave us a deeper appreciation for the sheer scale of this UNESCO-listed site. The gentle sounds of rustling rice stalks, flowing water from the traditional irrigation system, and the occasional farmer tending the fields made for an unforgettable experience. If you want to see the real heart of Bali, Jatiluwih is a must visit. Beautiful, absolutely
fantastic.
Beautiful. One of my favorite activities.
The skies appeared to look threatening behind us, but really a couple of drops here and there. But if we get soaked, it's a warm soak. And it is just beautiful.
Green, lush, palm trees, jungle in the distance, and then all these terraces of many, many rice paddy fields.
Welcome to one of Bali's most breathtaking gems, the Ulun Danu Baratan Temple. Nestled on the shores of Lake Baratan, this iconic water temple looks like it is floating right on the lake. Built in the 17th century, it is dedicated to Dewi Danu, the goddess of water, lakes, and rivers, and you can feel the spiritual serenity the moment you arrive. Surrounded by misty mountains and peaceful waters, Ulun Danu is more than just a photo op. It's a slice of living history and a place to pause, breathe, and take in Bali's natural beauty. And while you're there, you can also check out an eclectic mix of creatures housed on the site.
So Phil doesn't like monkeys. I despise bats. Yuck. Perched high on a dramatic cliffside, Uluwatu Temple is one of Bali's most stunning sea temples, offering jaw-dropping sunset views over the Indian Ocean. Steeped in spirituality and the Balinese culture, it's a must visit. But heads up, the cheeky monkeys here are notorious. They're bold and love to snatch everything from hats to scarves and even hair scrunchies from ponytails. So hold on to your stuff when you soak in the view. Okay, so we're walking a path and our driver has explicitly told us not to wear our sunglasses, not to wear our hat, because there are cheeky monkeys who like to steal your stuff, including your mobile phone. So I'm taking a risk here
I think
Back
if
there
you
is a couple
photobomb,
of...
yeah, see, there's one waiting for you to not be paying attention and steal something.
Right. So and Phil's favorite animal ever.
Yeah, the monkey.
Uluwatu, beauty, culture, and a bit of monkey mischief.
Step into the heart of Ubud and witness the magic of traditional Balinese dance at the Royal Palace, a mesmerizing blend of art, culture, and storytelling. Every finger waggle and wide-eyed look has meaning. These gestures bring ancient legends to life, expressing emotion and guiding the story without a single word. Set against the palace's golden backdrop and music with a bevy of Balinese percussion, including metal gongs, xylophones, and drums. It's a performance you will not forget.
Tucked away in the lush jungle near Ubud, Tegenungan Waterfall is one of Bali's most accessible and stunning natural wonders. With its powerful cascade plunging into a jungle-fringed pool, it's a favorite spot for a refreshing swim. But on the day we visited, recent heavy rains had turned the water wild, and swimming was off limits for safety. Still, the view alone was worth the trip. Dramatic, thunderous, and fun. So we just made the climb up from the waterfall, going down not so bad, but we are like drenched in sweat. It is so humid today and so warm, and there's a lot of steps. So just beware if you have mobility issues and want to see the waterfall. Going down, not so bad. Going up,
kind of tough.
Yeah, especially with the heat and the humidity.
Step into a hidden sanctuary at Goa Goja, Bali's mysterious elephant cave. Tucked away in a lush, quiet ravine near Ubud, this sacred site feels like a world apart. Ancient stone carvings, tranquil fountains, and moss-covered shrines create a peaceful retreat full of spiritual energy. The cave's dramatic entrance, with its fearsome face carved in stone, invites you into centuries of history and legend. Welcome to Bali's sacred holy water temple, a place of deep spiritual cleansing and renewal. For over 1,000 years, locals and visitors have come here to bathe in the crystal clear spring water that flows through 30 stone spouts. Each one is believed to purify the body, mind, and soul. As you step into the cool waters, you're not just taking a dip, you're participating in a powerful Balinese tradition of prayer, healing, and letting go. At the Holy Water Temple, everyone needs to wear a sarong, green if you're going into the water, purple if you're not. They'll give you one at the entrance, so no worries if you don't have one of your own. Also, just a heads up, similar to other temples we visited, there are signs that state women on their period aren't allowed to enter the temple. It's a Balinese Hindu tradition based on the idea of spiritual cleanliness. It may sometimes just sprinkle in Bali, but be prepared for a deluge. We arrived at the famous Tegalalang rice terraces just in time to bathe in one such downpour. The paths turned slick fast, so the main swing, the one made famous by Instagrammers, was closed for safety. But hidden among the rice paddies were two smaller swings. And the best part, no lines, no crowds, just us and the incredible view. Sure, we got soaked, but honestly, it was worth it. The rain scared off most of the tourists, and we got to see the terraces in a totally different light. Lush, quiet, and kind of magical. So, the rain came.
Turns out when it rains in Bali, it really rains in Bali.
Yes.
We're at some rice terraces, and we were just commenting the other night that the only thing that we packed that we have not worn are raincoats, and turns out they're a good savior today.
Yeah, we brought them on our little driving tour with Rojo, and you can see, I'm sorry, I got to photobomb myself with this umbrella because it's coming down pretty well. Anyway, you know when it rains in Bali, it's still, you're in Bali.
Ubud is often described as the heart of Bali, and it really does feel more authentic than some of the beach towns. But make no mistake, Ubud has changed. Ever since Eat, Pray, Love came out, the crowds have definitely followed Julia Roberts here. One of the easiest stops right in town is the Sacred Monkey Forest, a jungle temple that's home to hundreds of long-tailed macaques. It's peaceful, beautiful, and a little chaotic depending on how the monkeys are feeling that day. Let's just say Phil wasn't their biggest fan, but the setting is still stunning, even if the monkeys get a little too friendly. Well, we're in Ubud, Bali, in the monkey forest.
This is a big city park. It's like Central Park in this village. Huge old growth trees, I imagine. I don't know, they're humongous. And of course it's filled with monkeys. Oh, there's one there photobombing us. Look at that. There he is, yeah. I hate monkeys. Have I mentioned? Oh.
This isn't his most favorite place. And we were in Uluwatu
yesterday.
Yeah,
yes.
Temple. And yeah, so we're a little skittish because we were told there yesterday that the monkeys are aggressive and will take your stuff, literally like take your sunglasses, your hat, your cell phone. And I don't think these ones are quite as aggressive, but there's been a couple of people who have gotten a little too close.
Startled people. And we haven't, we're behaving ourselves. The monkeys would be coming looking for us and looking for trouble. So far, we're okay.
We don't want to regret that decision not to get rabies shots before we got here.
Yeah.
So
this is like the crocodile hunter kind of guy. It's like, oh, I love all these animals. It's amazing. Look at them. They're picking off their testicles. I just don't like it as much.
Nice touch.
Yeah, thank you.
And that's a wrap on beautiful Bali, where the beaches are dreamy, the monkeys are scheming, and the temples are spiritual. Despite all the unexpected surprises of traffic and congestion, Bali remains a favorite destination for us in Southeast Asia, and we cannot wait to go back. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and pack bug spray. See you in our next adventure, hopefully with fewer monkeys.